Alright guys, so I've been pretty busy at work and stuff, so I haven't really got much further than what you guys already saw, but I figured I'd just show you anyway, and a couple extra things I did. So I finished the firewall pretty much, and I have to do this spot right here, some of the spots underneath. As you can see, there's still some old stuff, but I got the main firewall and like a little spot over here, this is what I decided to do. I was reading up on the forums, and couldn't really find any information about the foam, because of course the old foam was total shit, falling apart and junk. It smelled. So I ended up on like a muscle car forum for like old school muscle cars that people restore, and this is actually something that they use. It's made by Stainmaster. You can get it at Lowe's, and it's carpet, foam. But I heard this is the best one because it I guess repels liquid and a few other things. I'm not you're supposed to keep it at the surface, but it's 1/4 inch, and I cut here's for the back, and I just wanted some kind of padding so it wasn't just straight floorboard. So that's nothing really not really needed, but I figured I was there, and it was inexpensive. Like I bought like 5 feet of it, and it's like it was like $4.85 a foot or something like that. So all in all, it was like right around 20 bucks. So I mean, for a $20 investment, so I can get some new floor padding and stuff, I see no big deal about that. So that's what that. I just set the rear carpet in. It's not all the way in place. I was just making sure all the holes were open, just in case if I missed any. And then I took the door panel off here. I'm getting ready to do the same thing, the FatMat across the door. Still got to clean it and stuff. I just took the door panel off, but what I did want to show you guys is that when I do door panels, just to give you guys an idea, some of this stuff is a pain in the ass to kind of remove sometimes, or to get lined back up. So like these stuff's like just disintegrating, just leave that out. And sometimes I really don't want the headache, so all I do is I remove one thing at a time. So for example, let's say I'm going to start here. I'll lay it a piece that goes from here to here maybe, and what I'll do is I'll unbolt this bolt, put the FatMat down, cut the circle out, put the bolt back in, then unbolt the second one. Same thing with the window handle thing, because what you don't want is it to like fall or get misaligned, and then you gotta deal with that shit, trying to get your hands behind there and all that crap. And for the doors, I mean, some people go all out and they put it on every nook and cranny. I'm just gonna kind of do this top area all the way down, minus, because these are riveted. So stop here, then a little piece here, then I'm gonna go down here, the center, and then the bottom, like a little strip, and that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna go too crazy with trying to completely fill every little nook and cranny. Just like a good solid piece, and call it a day. So yeah, as I get the doors done, I'll update you guys on that. And then I still got the trunk, haven't got there yet. Just been real busy at work and everything, so I haven't been able really to work on the car too much. But for the next couple hours today and all tomorrow morning, and a few and this weekend and stuff, I should have plenty of time in the morning to work on it. But I'm working all weekend as well. So so engine bay is the same. I just kind of cut out the FatMat. I was gonna get a nicer razor blade because the one I have is kind of shit, and then just go around one more time to make sure all the FatMat is like skimmed off before. My grinder took a dump, so I had to go buy another one to finish off grinding, because here in the next, I want to say, week or two, I should have, probably in the next 2 weeks, I should have the Corrado, and be gutting everything out of that and getting it all put into this car, at least the main stuff. Like the rear seats are going to take a little bit more time. Like I told you guys, you have to replace some little hinges from the Mark III. You got to like chisel them out. A lot of people just chisel them out, and then you put it into this car, you weld them in place. So the Monday morning, there goes my wagon. But as you can see, the white car, my Mark II, is not here, and I'm gonna show you guys. So I got a letter the other day from the city that I live in, and so there goes the Mark II in the garage. But if you could look underneath, here's the little ghetto rack I made out of some 2x6s and stuff, and a couple, like 4 little wheels from Home Depot. And not gonna lie, it worked out pretty good. Just laid the body on it and pushed it into the garage with some help from my wife, that she just had to keep the car straight because they're swivel wheels, so it kept wanting to go everywhere. But anyway, I guess one of my neighbors wasn't too happy about what I was doing out here, that I had the car on jack stands out here, because, you know, as you guys can see, I live at a dead end, like, so nobody comes down here, and my wagon was parked where the Lexus is at, and my wife parks right here, so the MK2, the white one, was in the middle. So if you're driving down the street and stuff, you could see like the ass end of the Jetta, but you couldn't see anything else because of the fact that I had the 2 cars in the way blocking it. So but I remember I had some people that they drive down the street right here in that stop sign, and they used to sit there at that stop sign, just stare for like fucking 10-15 minutes. So I'm thinking somebody snitched. But anyway, I got a letter from the city saying that I couldn't have my car out there the way it was because it's part of like zoning code enforcement, and that if I didn't move it in 5 days, or if get it like running or whatever, like get it back on wheels, then I was gonna have to they were gonna come tow it. And I know my buddy was saying, a couple of my friends were saying, like, the way around that is if you put a tarp on it, like these 3, which they're on wheels anyway, but if you put a tarp on it every night, and then or if you leave the wheels on, they can't say anything, even if there's no motor or anything. If the wheels are on it, it looks like it's just parked there. But I wanted to let you guys know, I was working on it quite a bit too, and then I had to go to a standstill for like 2 days because of work, because I'm working a lot more right now, so I haven't had too much time to work on a car. And then on top of that, I was that whole situation, so I had to like run to freaking Home Depot, buy the wood, all that crap to freaking make that frame to get it in the garage. And but yeah, so just want to give you guys a quick update, and you know, should be another week or so, week or two, hopefully a week only. Just by the end of this week, I should have the Corrado here at the house, and we could be doing some serious work then. So all right guys, catch you later, peace.